turn one. Who's going to take the lead? Bujosa's got the inside line. Corner, turn 13 to turn 1. There hasn't been a change in the lead.
No, it's quite a rare thing to do. But it's Ramadipa who's leading this group now.
Background, but again it was changing at the front. It was non-stop.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we left.
Assalamualaikum, halo semuanya. Jumpa lagi dengan Supriyan Satria di channel Bukaan Pengawal. Apa kabar teman-teman? Saya doakan kalian semua selalu dalam keadaan baik dan sehat. Sebelumnya, saya ucapkan selamat Hari Raya Idul Adha 1446 Hijriah. Semoga di Hari Raya Idul Adha ini kita semua diberikan keberkahan dan kedamaian. Kejuaraan Eropa Talent Cup musim 2025 telah memasuki seri kedua teman-teman, yang mana seri kedua berlangsung di sirkuit Jerez, Spanyol. Pembalap debutan asal Indonesia di ajang Eropa Talent Cup, Muhammad Kiandra Ramadipa, saat ini bertengger di posisi ke-6 perolehan poin sementara dengan mengoleksi 25 poin. Meskipun menjadi pembalap debutan di ajang Eropa Talent Cup, Kiandra Ramadipa masuk 8 besar dalam daftar perolehan poin sementara, yang mana di 5 teratas perolehan poin sementara saat ini didominasi oleh pembalap-pembalap asal Spanyol. Di peringkat pertama ada Alex Rongarela dengan 52 poin. Di posisi kedua ada Alvaro Lucas dengan 51 poin. Di posisi ketiga ada Fernando Bujosa dengan 45 poin. Berikutnya di posisi keempat dan kelima ada Carlos Cano dan Guterres, masing-masing dengan 35 poin dan 27 poin. Di seri kedua Eropa Talent Cup yang berlangsung di sirkuit Jerez, Spanyol, Kiandra Ramadipa akan mengawali balapan dari posisi kedua-dua teman-teman, posisi yang kurang menguntungkan bagi seorang pembalap. Nah, seperti apa debut Kiandra Ramadipa di race kedua seri Spanyol? Mampukah dirinya bersaing dengan pembalap-pembalap Eropa lainnya? Silahkan simak ringkasan videonya berikut ini.
Behaves the way he comports himself is absolutely fantastic. Here is then the starting grid. Cano, as we mentioned, our pole sitter, followed by Lucas and Longarella on row 2, Bujosa. Behind them on row 4, Tina, Rodriguez and Nativi. On row 5, Sparks, Marolanda and Miroslavov. Row 6, Boxberger, Sanchez and Karpushin. Behind them on row 7, Da Costa, Osorio and Almeida. On row 8, Ramadipa, Tessini and Pons. Row 9, Borelli, Rostagni. Then on row 10 we've got Fayed, and then Tamburini and Garbarini.
Third row, and look at the number 69 at the head of the second row. So we have got eyes on the lights and we're ready to go here in the European Talent Cup. Race 2 from Jerez. We are go! And it is a good start from Bujosa and Longarella. Cano again just does not get away. It's a rinse and repeat. Alvaro Lucas is into third position.
Full start from Alex Longarella. He came off that line like a rocket, as did Bujosa from that second row position. Absolutely fantastic start for those two.
What was it Meatloaf said? Meatloaf said, like a bat out of hell, Alex Longarella coming off the line. Cano has really dropped down here, actually.
He's down to 9th.
Yeah, he's down to 9th position. So bizarre. It's far from over, of course. It's quite a large group of people here. Look at the number inside at turn 7, and indeed Bujosa runs it wide. Well, look at this from Edu Gutierrez. Gutierrez did much of the front running as well in race 1, and he's very much part of the action here again in race 2. Alvaro Lucas has a little look at the inside, but looking at this, it's a Snipers AC Racing team leading, going through it. But Edu Gutierrez is challenging for the lead as he got an inside line coming through at turn 2. Not quite. I don't think he's going to get through there. And then it is Alvaro Lucas and Alex Longarella in pursuit. Alex Longarella running in P3. 3 podiums to kick off 2025 to date. but no wins. Alvaro Lucas taking race 1 honours this morning. The number 46 running in 4th position. Absolutely. So Alex Longarella doing plenty of front running here, but he has to stand up a little bit there as Bujosa came charging on the inside, and that has pushed him back. A steady performance. We're starting to see what the number 92 is all about. Carlos Cano was down in 9th position, but he's barged his way back up in towards the top 5. And I think it's Alex Longarella is getting a little bit bullied there in mid-pack and drops down. But it's neck and neck as we come across the line. Bujosa coming into turn 1. Who's going to take the lead? Bujosa's got the inside line as we see Edu Gutierrez. It's a it's a big crash. That's Travis Bohr. 4 riders gone down. Is Carlos Cano in there? No. The number 77 of Kernantines. I think Ignacio Galan as well caught up in there. That's a nasty, nasty crash coming around turn 3. 3 times today. We've got the doctor out. It seems most of the riders are relatively okay. It's Borg who goes down.
Control,
yeah, and he just collects Kernantines, and it seems a separate crash then between Perez and Galan. If I've seen that right.
I mean, it could have been caused by the first one. We've managed to catch up with everyone else, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see him hit the front fairly soon. But Alvaro Lucas has been absolutely incredible.
Victory, day 1, race 1 in day 2, race 1 in Jerez. He's got his hands full here though. Bujosa going through the long lap penalty. I have missed that. So we've got number 12, Gonzalo Perez, and Bujosa have long lap penalties. But Gonzalo Perez is out of the race.
The race leaders this time around, he's not taking any prisoners whatsoever. He's trying to pull away now. But it's the rookie who's drawing blood here. Absolutely fantastic from Lucas Alvaro.
Here today on the podium earlier with the super result, while he's here again battling hard. Look at that. That is brilliant.
So
around Jorge Lorenzo's corner.
So quick on the throttle.
Carlos Cano's pushed out wide there. Looked like Cano was going to make a move on Alvaro Lucas, but then in comes Bujosa. One that has to be said, it's the same 6 front runners. Alex Longarella leading this time as Alvaro Lucas dives into turn 1 to retake the lead. He knew about Cano, the reigning European Talent Cup champion returning for 2025. Position off his Spanish compatriot, while in second it's Fernando Bujosa.
Yeah, Cano leading again into this first corner. This is where he lost 3 positions very quickly last time around, and he's lost just 1 this time. It's
this group. Perhaps Karpushin has learned a little bit that there's no point crashing out again. Pick up the points, but they're keeping it clean. Cano running in 5th place. He's at the back of the group again with Karpushin. It's all chopping and changing again, Connor.
Yeah, and then this battle could come out on top.
Yeah.
We'll see.
This is a battle for what? P8 to outside the point scoring positions realistically, so
hugely important impact on the championship standings here. And it is Ramadipu who comes through here. Can he make it? No, he's just cut off there by Tassini.
Yeah, Gabriel Tassini, one of the... Not often we see that coming out of turn 1. There hasn't been a change coming out of the final corner. Turn 13 to turn 1, there hasn't been a change in the lead.
No, it's quite a rare thing to do. But it's Ramadipa who's leading this group now. It's on P7, and he's been a fantastic. So as we go into turn number 13, is that going to change? It is!
Lucas and Bujosa are gone! 3 riders. There's a 3rd rider down as well. It looks like it might be Edu.
Time and time again that it's the case, and now Cano hits the front.
Has to be said, Bujosa has had a couple So let's see. Bujosa has the inside line on Alvaro Lucas. Is he just going to clip the rear tyre? He is. Yeah, Bujosa trying to go up the inside. Today. Got away with 2 earlier in race 1 when he collided twice with Gonzalo Perez. But that time, a podium, but for victory. Around we go. 2 laps to go.
Yeah, absolutely incredible from Karpushin. He's been sensational. He's the real story of the weekend here in Jerez. I'm not sure what happened in qualifying, why he didn't finish further up the grid, because he's clearly got the race pace to stick with riders of the caliber of Carlos Cano and Alex Longarella.
Saw some points back as well with his podium. He could really put a championship charge together as we look at Gabriel Tassini, the number 4, trying to move up the inside there, Marolando and Gabarini.
Longarella hits the front.
Longarella out in front, as you quite rightly point out, in 3rd position, ready to strike.
Absolutely, as is Carlos Cano.
Yeah.
who is an absolute predator on that machine.
A lap and a half to go then. Which way is this one going to go? We enter into sector 4 for the penultimate time. Overtaking opportunities. Penultimate time we come through. The Jorge Lorenzo corner. Carlos Cano makes his move up the inside. Second big overtaking opportunity into turn 1. We come into tier race 2 European Talent Cup. In Jerez, it is Longarella who takes the lead, and Carlos Cano once again.
Well, Longarella takes the lead briefly, but it's Carpucci who hits the front. Now it's Longarella again, but this is chopping, this is changing, this is out.
It looked like Cano was slightly out of the seat there, but no, he remains in the lead. The number 1 is on for a second victory of the campaign. Will he hold on out front? But Alex Longarella, here we go. He's not close enough through turn 9. He's going to have to wait to the Jorge Lorenzo corner. Remember, he's got a chance here as well of a debut podium, but even a debut victory. Here comes Longarella up the inside. He's not going to be close enough. Carpucci might now pounce on Longarella, will he? It's going to be Cano who takes the win, unless there's slipstream to be had from Alex Longarella. It doesn't look like there is. It's going to be a photo finish. Plus 0-0-0. Oh, we're going to have to see a replay. We don't know. Oh, you want drama, Connor? You want drama, Connor?
Well, the first podium for Kyrgyzstan, maybe?
I would hazard a guess that it is, yes. So, it looks like it's Carlos Cano seen leading Alex Longarella. And this is what decided. Longarella in second, pulls out of the slipstream of the number 1, Cano. It says 1,000th of a second separation. He takes his maiden victory in the European Talent Cup. Carlos Cano settled for second, just 1,000th of a second in P4 and P14. Ethan Sparks, Marolanda Boxberger, Matthias Rostani, Joel Pons, and Neko Sorio.